Give me 1 second. Shalak, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, brothers and sisters. Give me 1 second. There we go. That was just a little bit. Push it like that. Actually, give me 1 second, Akim. No, that's not how I want it. Actually, I forgot it's pointing to me, so I'm not even. Alright, shalom. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Alright, first off, give all honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kokadash. Alright. I'm gonna give all double honors to the eldest apostles, great millstone. And salutations for the hopeful elect. And brothers and sisters, read with true sincerity. I like to say shalom. Alright, this is your brother Ashimaya with the channel. Ashimaya the Israelite, but I changed it, but I'm gonna change it back. Because I was gonna change it to Ashimaya the Robinite, but like I said in my previous videos, I don't know what tribe I'm from, but spirit, I can either be from Judah or from Reuben, but I will change it back to Ashimaya the Israelite sooner or later. But hey man, this video is gonna be called, the title of this video is called War with Amalek from Generation to Generation. How you doing, bro? Because Amalek is known as, according to the scriptures, Amalek is the head tribe of Esau. Okay, the head tribe of Esau, and Amalek is now today is the so-called Jews, the Ashkenazis, what's it called, the Seraphic Jews, the Zionists. Those Jews are known as Amalek according to the Bible, man, because they're the grandson of Esau. All right, the Edomites, and the Edomites are known as so-called white people, the Caucasian race, according to the scriptures. Okay. That's their biblical name, man. It's not American. Well, in modern terms, they're known as American, or as French or Greek or Swiss, Swedish, or Irish. But through the lineage, man, if your lineage don't go back to, if you're a white person, if your lineage don't go back to the nation of Israel, you know, the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, hey man, if it doesn't go back if your lineage doesn't go back to your father's side, hey, you are known as the Edomite. You are an Edomite. You are a descendant from Esau. Okay? And like I said, the head tribe of Esau is Amalek. And Amalek is the arch enemy of the nation of Israel. Of all the heathens that are on the earth, Amalek is the worst heathen of them all. Because Amalek, he wants his birthright back. Okay? Amalek wants his birthright back. And not just Amalek, Esau. Esau as a whole wants their birthright back, but they can never get it back because you know why? Because it was already prophesied by Ba'ashem Yahushai. Man, why is the war with Amalek from generation to generation? Why did the Most High said that? Because when we came out of Egypt, Amalek did not have no. Hey, when we was coming out of Egypt, man, Amalek did not have no mercy, no compassion, no empathy for us to cross to the promised land, the land of Canaan. Because they still had that what's it called? Perpetual hatred, man. But let me grab some scriptures real quick. This is Exodus 7-16. Actually, so I'm going to start at 13. It says, Joshua discomfort Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword, right? When Joshua and Caleb was going to the land to conquer the nation of all those nations, all those heathens, man, he brought great slaughter and death to a lot of nations, a lot of heathen nations, man. And righteousness, man. We didn't do it in wickedness like how Esau did it. It says, and the Lord said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book, rehearse it in the ears of Joshua, for I utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven, right? So the Lord said unto Moses, hey, write this in a book, so you can remember what Amalek did to the nation of Israel, man. All right? I'm gonna read it again. Give me 1 second. It says, this is 14. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book, and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua, for I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. And Moses built an altar. This is 15. It says, and Moses built an altar and called it the name Jehovah Nissi. All right, but basically the Lord's name is not Jehovah, but that altar that Moses made, it had a Paleo Hebrew name to it. Okay, so that's not the, it's just the English term to it. It's the modern term. Like I said, the Lord's name is not Jehovah, it's Yahweh. All right, let's get down to 16. This is the point. It says, this is Exodus 17:16. For he said, because the Lord has sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Right. We're going to have war with Amalek to generation. And not just that. I'm at where, behind me is Liberty Bell, but right down the block, as you see that color, that blue and white color, they put an Israel flag on it, because that's the Jewish Museum of Philadelphia. But hey, I call that the Amalek Amalek whorehouse, man. The Amalekite haunted house, man, because that's where all Amalekites want to go and learn about their so-called history. But not only that, you took the history, the identity of the Israelites. And the Lord hates Amalek, man. Amalek is the head tribe of Esau. And Amalek is the worst of all Edomites, and he's the worst of all heathens. And Amalek, man, he has a deep, unmanageable hatred to the nation of Israel. So if he has some unmanageable hate towards Israel, hey, man, what you think? How much hate does Yahweh have towards Amalek, man? Now this man is a fucking devil, man. All those rich families and people that, like, famous rich white guys that you know as Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Elon Musk. What's stuck, man? Not even just that, man. The rich families of America, man. The Rock, not even just America, throughout the world. The rich white Caucasian families, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, okay, the Goldenbergs. If they have some sort of like names for birds and German pronunciation, hey man, that's Amalek, man. Or that's just Teman. But the mass majority of it is Amalek, the head tribe of Esau. And the Lord is going to destroy Amalek and all the nation of Edom. All right, not Israel, Shalakia, twisted tongues, but the Lord is going to destroy the nation of Edom. This is Revelations. This is Revelations 13 and 10. Actually, let me grab another one. Give me 1 second. As the scripture says, we shall put our foot upon the necks of our enemies. is it's in Joshua. Yeah, I can't find it. Salaki, I can. But basically, the scripture said we shall put our foot upon the neck of our enemies. That's what we're going to do to Amalek, man. Let me grab another scripture. This is Kings. Let's go to Joshua. Okay. And also not just that, the kings, these that's another point I wanted to make. Hey, Shalaki for the hold up, but hey, that's another point I want to make. The Lord put nothing's new under the sun, basically. What I mean by that is the Lord put repeated situations in the scriptures so we can learn from them, and not just that, we can experience them ourselves. For example, this is a point that I want to make. This is Joshua 10 and 16, and these are the 5 kings that was ruling the land of Canaan, man, and they were Hamite kings. And these Hamite kings, they ruled powerful kingdoms, man, throughout the Middle East, so-called Middle East. All right, but this is what I'm going to make. This is Joshua 10 and 15. It says, but these kings fled. These 5 kings fled and hid themselves in a cave at Makkedah. Why did the kings hid the cave? Why did 5 kings hide in a cave in Makkedah? Because they heard, Joshua was slaying a lot of heathens, man. He was wiping out armies. Joshua was killing thousands, even not just Joshua, just Caleb as well. Because Joshua and Caleb was representing the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom united and fighting against the heathens, man. It says, and it said, and it was told, Joshua saying, these 5 kings were found hid in the cave at Makkedah. And Joshua said, roll great stone upon the mouth of the cave, set men by it to keep them. I'm gonna skip down. All right. And this is where they open up the cave in Joshua 10 and 22. This Joshua 10 and 22, it says, then said Joshua, open up the mouth of the cave, bring out those 5 kings unto me out of the cave. Right. So basically in the context, Israel was conquering the land of Canaan, and those 5 kings that ruled that land of Canaan, they hid in a cave. But Joshua didn't want nobody to retreat or have no mercy upon his enemies. So he said, hey man, wherever those 5 kings at, bring them to me. All right. I'm skip down. It's 23. And they did so and brought forth those 5 kings unto him out of the cave, the king of Jerusalem, the king of Hebron, the king of Jarmuth, the king of Leshes, and the king of Eglon. And those are the lands that the Israelites are ruling today. All right, the true Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And it says, and it came to pass, when they brought out the caves, when they brought out those kings unto Joshua, that Joshua called for all the men of Israel and said unto the captains of the men of war which went with them, come near, put your feet upon the neck of these kings. And they come near and put their feet upon the necks of them kings, right? Necks of them. It says, and they came near and put their feet upon the necks of them, right? So what happened in the past, when we was conquering nations, when we was conquering people in a righteous sense, hey, we put our foot upon the neck of our enemies, the necks of our kings. I mean, the necks of those heathens kings, man. And we're going to do the same thing when to Amalek, man. Because the point I'm trying to make is that, hey, the Lord put this scene in the scriptures for a reason, man. All right, things don't happen for no reason. Because at the time to come, we're going to do the same thing when we pull those rich families out those bunkers after the ICBM missiles hit. All right, like the rich families, the Rockefellers, all right, the Rothschilds. Okay, the list goes on and on. It's another family I did research long ago. They call it the Boiler family. All right, and they're a big rich family of Edomites, man. But these big, huge $1 trillion Edomites, these Zionist families, man, they built $300 million bunkers that's able to survive an ICBM missile attack. That can survive an intercontinental ballistic missile attack, man. Because that's their idea. Their theory is that once we build these missiles, once we build these vaults, man, we can build civilization underground. Once the world has been destroyed, once the old world is destroyed, we can come out the earth and rebuild civilization and bring new life. No, that's us, man. We're gonna build civilizations. Y'all gonna be y'all gonna be slaves. Y'all gonna be building our civilizations. How about that? For us, we're gonna be ruling over those future civilizations, man. It says, this is 25. It says, Joshua said unto them, fear not, nor be dismayed, be strong and of good courage, for thus shall the Lord do to all your enemies against whom you fight. All right, so Joshua said, hey, don't be fear or dismayed. Leave that to the heathen. Be strong and courageous. All right, because whoever you fight against, hey, the Lord's gonna be with you as well, man. Yahweh is going to be with you as well. And we're fighting against Amalek to this day, man. It says we shall go to war with Amalek to generation, man. And like I said, Amalek is the so-called FJs, man. So I'm going to go back to 24. It says, come near, put your feet upon the neck of these kings. And they came near and put their feet upon the necks of them. Right. We're going to put our feet upon the necks of those kings, man. And when I mean these kings, those just the Hamite kings. All right. But Amalek, man, these rich $1 billion companies, these rich $1 billion families, man, we're gonna put our feet upon their necks, man. We're gonna rule all these heathens, man. From Esau to Elam, Ishmael, Moab, Ammon. That's the truth. Because they put their foot upon our necks. We're gonna do the same thing to them, man. What goes around comes around. We're going to do it in righteousness. Start playing her. This is Revelations 13 and 10. 13 and 10. This is Revelations 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Right. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. All right. And we're going to put every single nation. I don't give a fuck what skin color you are or what you look like. If you look like an Israelite, hey man, if you look like an Israelite, like basically a tear, but your lineage go back to the heathen, hey man, you go into slavery. All right, we want to enslave anybody that's not an Israelite. If you're not an Israelite, you're going to slavery. No ifs, no buts, man. You're going to slavery. And that's going to be 1,000 long years of hard captivity. All these heathens that walking up down the street, these Hamites, these Moabites, these Japhites, all right, and Edomites as well, man. They're going to captivity because it was right for in the heathen in Esau's standpoint. Hey, it was right for us to be enslaved. But if we turn the coin around, it's wrong for us for putting other people in slave? No, fuck that. All the heathens are going to be put into captivity, man. All right? So I'm in this video up here, man. I'm going to give all honest to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Kakadash. Peace, thanks for the hopeful elect. Until then, Shalom. Camp is about to start in a minute.